Yeah. They still not allowing people on the beach, bitch. Yeah, guys. So I just came from the embassy from getting my passport. The time was 9 o'clock. I made it about 8:55. I get there right before it's time for them to call my number because I know their appointments. I believe I was one of the last appointments. So coming back in 2-3 hours, no. I got my passport renewed at the embassy, and the cost, it was about 7,000. It wasn't about, it was 7,800 pesos. In dollars, it was $130. Now, doing it was rather easy. The only thing is you can do on your own and mail it in, but I chose to have the embassy do it. The benefits in that is I know it's going to be in their hands, so if my passport doesn't go through, it's on them. Of course, if my passport doesn't go through, it's on me. But you know what I'm saying? I know for sure it's going to get delivered, placed in their hands, because they're the ones sending it. You know, they can put priority shipping and all of those things. Also, it's the government office, so it's official. So it's going to be delivered with the utmost care. Plus, I'm in Manila, but it took me about an hour to get here. Now, the thing, I made it exactly on time. It was 9 o'clock. I made it about 8:55. I'm walking in the doors. I get there right before it's time for them to call my number. I get my number. I go in there. They're calling me next. It's a smooth transition.
Oh, they call you next?
Yes. When I went in there, they had 2607. I was not 2 whatever the number was. I was 08. They called me right away. I went to submit the information. Then after that, I had to pay Maya card. So with the pay Maya card, not accepted. Pay Maya, also Gcash, may not be accepted. They only take major credit cards. What I had to do was I had to go to the bank. I had about a half an hour to do so. That was the thing. For me to go out, get it, she said, be back in a half an hour. Of course, if I would have got back in 35 minutes, I'm sure it wouldn't have been a problem. But I'm sure I couldn't have went back in 2 hours, 3 hours. No, leave, come back another day. Because I know their appointments, I believe I was one of the last appointments. I think they stopped like around 12, so coming back in 2-3 hours, no. Bring your cash. Make sure you have the cash.
At least 10,000.
Because, yeah, at least 10,000, but really, for that cost, it's going to be 7,800. They have the everything marked off on the counter. So they have, like to pay 130 is 7,800 pesos. To pay this is this fee. They have that all listed out to where the exchange rate is there. I think it may be a lot more. I didn't do the math on it as of yet as I'm speaking to you. But it may be a lot more than the exchange rate is. I don't know, but I'm sure it is. Because, hey, they gotta eat, right? But it was smooth.
LBC?
Yeah.
You book it in LBC?
No, they sent it with their mail carrier. But when it comes back, when it comes back to the embassy, that's when they're gonna send it to LBC. They already have the packaging slip to boom. I already paid for it. Maybe L21 was there before, but now LBC's there.
That's the only option.
Yeah, LBC, yeah. So I use LBC, and LBC is very reliable. LBC is all over the U.S. too. Like LBC, my cousin uses that. Say if I need to deliver something here, and it's much cheaper. But the process, very easy. Time. They didn't give me time. Say for instance, they call your number. They say, okay, go over there and take care of it, and you get time. Like it's. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I say, have in your head that it's very urgent when you're here, because they're moving fast and they're trying to get people in and out. Because you have a certain time to be there and be out. They have appointments for everyone. So They want to make sure you have everything filled out. So I downloaded the form online, DS82 form online, filled it out, everything. Now, I thought it would be a problem if I put the signature on it, but it's not a problem. Why? Because they're not the ones checking it anyway. They're just verifying everything, and also they have a service there, but the people that they're sending it to is going to be the one. Very smooth transition.
You really need to bring a...
Yes, you do. You do need to bring a photo. I'm happy I got one, yeah.
There's no photo shoot there?
No, you can go to one. It's one there. You can go.
Do it.
It's one outside. It's right there.
How much is it?
It's, I don't know. I don't know how much that photo was. But I'm happy I had it though.
Ma'am, the following torso tsaka pang cake.
Go open it up. That's not bad.
They're an Army Navy.
Took the picture at SM Mega Mall. It was 155. So it wasn't bad. Also, if you go somewhere else, it may be cheaper. So as long as you have a 2x2 picture, you'll be fine, because they need to mail that in, and make sure they're going to have your picture. So I'm happy. I went last night. I was pressed to go last night. I got my face shaved. It didn't even look like he did anything to my face, but I still got it done and took care of it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to eat. Now, to book, you cannot walk in. You have to go to the embassy website, make sure you book it. You get an appointment slip, and that appointment slip has a confirmation, a code. You put it out, show it to them. Then when you go in, they're going to put your number on that same slip, right? So then you'll be showing that same slip with your number on it, everything with the appointment number when they give it to you. You get that when you first get to the embassy. But I'm happy I had it, because you absolutely need that slip. You can bring your phone inside, so you have to print it out. Also bring a pen, yes. But actually you don't really need a pen, they have them there, so you'll be fine on that front. But you want to make sure you have your form filled out as well. Update in 6 weeks. Actually, I'll make a video about it when I get it, because I have to make sure I get it, right? So stay tuned for that.
It's close again.
It's gonna take forever though, babe.
Huh?
You know what the problem is, okay? We saw the problem.
What?
You want to do the Pacheco's? 4 years now? Yeah, since the pandemic. 5 years. Like literally, right before the pandemic that started. But this has been going on since then. It's operational sometimes. Most times it's not. But me and Kay actually saw the problem. And what's happening, I'm sure, is the trash. And I want to talk about this, because me and Kay saw this. And actually, I'm going to make this a Manila Bay video, because me and Kay saw the problem. The problem was the people. What do I mean? I'm not victim blaming, but the people aren't victims. I saw the people being the problem. What do I mean? They're out here working hard, cleaning it up, digging up the trash. They even lifted the sand, made it so where the sand goes out far enough to where me and Kay actually went in the water over there. You can actually walk out a little bit like a beach. On the beach, you can walk out in the sand and go out far for like 20 feet, 30 feet. It's like that here at the bay now. So it wasn't like that before. Like before, you go in the water, you just drop at the bottom and you go down like 20 feet. They fixed that, right? But the problem is, they're still not open. And I understand what the issues are. The trash never stops. When me and Kay were in Pacheco one day, we saw where everything was coming from. We saw young kids taking trash. We saw kids actually drinking from water bottles and juice bottles and going to the water and throwing the trash. Kids eating candy. It was literally like play day outside. What do I mean? As a kid, right? Everybody plays hide and go seek. Run. So kids are running, eating lollipops, taking the wrappers, throwing it in the water. Drinking water bottles, throwing it in the water. Throwing trash in the water. And it was wild. I'm like,
No, that's copy at the dead too. I said, no, no, these guys are there.
yeah, so you saw the problem.
Okay.
It's not the parents, but a lot of times it could be the parents because the kids probably see the parents
No,
throwing
the kids
trash.
are more-
And I think they're seeing the elders do it. And you know, old habits die hard, right? If the parents are a smoker, the kids end up being smokers. Like my mother was a smoker. I ended up smoking cigarettes. Why? I saw my mother smoke cigarettes almost my whole entire life. So what did I think it was cool to do? At 12, 13 years old, I thought it was cool. I actually tried it at 12, 13. I saw mama do it. I saw mama do it. I saw mama throw the trash in the ocean. So I throw the trash. So when I see the beach closed, and I wanted to go there today. And I'll tell you something, I'm from Manila. I saw other guys vlog out here, not from Manila. The day they came, it was open, wide open. So I'm disappointed. Why? Because I have a nice place to record at, where I record right from my balcony, and it's fine. I have a nice view. You can see the entire Manila. I love it here. But when this is the water you have here, but I probably get assaulted. I'm sure. No, I'm not going to do that. No. Somebody's going to come. We probably can, but somebody's going to come.
No.
Yeah, I know. This is walking central. If I lived out here or had a car, I would come over here and walk from time to time. And then walk all the way down and walk all the way back. Let's see how many steps I got. Yeah, I got 2,310 steps. Yeah, that's what I seen. And it's a problem. And it's all mindset, you know? The mindset of the people. And I can't lie. We've all had that mindset, but still, when I got older, I put away childish things. Get older and put away childish things. That reminds me of like when I first came to the Philippines, I was an adult, but I wasn't yet matured. I got more matured here. And that's why some guys go broke. And they end up having to go back home, or they end up having nothing and live in the Philippines with nothing because they never put away childish things. So I say, grow up when you come to the Philippines. Oh no, Manila changed. I know a lot of people have horrible misconceptions. They say, oh, everything's expensive. Yeah, no, that's the experience, but a lot of people don't experience Manila. So you got a lot of people that are vloggers, they'll talk bad about Manila, but they've never really experienced Manila. Like they say, yeah, they come in for like one quick, oh, no, it's expensive. I saw this today for that price. But I always find things in Metro Manila for a less expensive price. You can always find nice things. Is it traffic? Yes, it's traffic. But I'll tell you this, I live in the most traffic part of town. And I get around fine. It's not really traffic to me. It's all mindset, really. It's all mindset. And when you're living somewhere and everything is affecting you, that's how I see it. Like, okay, you're affected by traffic. Like, they would consider this traffic. And that's not traffic. That's flowing.
Late, that's why.
Go out late, but
Go out like 6 o'clock to 6 hours.
yeah, that could have happened. That could have happened. They probably go out on peak hours. But me, I choose not to go out during peak hours. Because I'll tell you, I was in Cebu at a certain time, and there was traffic. There's traffic everywhere. All parts of the Philippines. Other countries, there's more. And so to me, really, that's all mindset. But right now, it's 12:05. So me and Kay had a breakfast slash lunch, guys. I make that more often. We had pancakes with the Tanapa fish, and we had 4 eggs. 4 eggs over easy. Bangus Tanapa. It had the smoky taste, delicious. And then 4 eggs over easy, rice,
Sure.
and then of course we share the rice. We don't eat much rice. We don't really actually eat rice at home. And I'm gonna start recording that soon for you guys soon. That's gonna be on me and Kay's channel that we have together.
Okay.
Yeah, on J&K, we're gonna revamp that channel and start showing us cooking every day and what we're eating. And I was gonna do it on a separate channel, but I'm gonna put it on that channel so you guys can see it. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm getting off of the blood pressure medicine naturally. And what Kay's doing, Kay's getting down, and Kay's so lucky because me, right, I'll tell you guys what happened, right? And I had to because I had a stroke. But what I did wrong, after I had the stroke, I jumped on medication from Pharmacia right away. And when I say Pharmacia, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna do it. It makes sense. I'll tell you guys why. All right? It makes sense to do it. Where's that far do we go? Me and Kay want to show what we're eating because we eat healthy. We do. And we get all the things in the Philippines. So we need to show how we're eating in the Philippines. Like for instance, we don't eat regular rice anymore. We eat konjac rice. But it's the dry one. So you just dip it in water and it's pretty much done. Like 5 calories. Shirataki rice. Same thing, konjac. But that's what we do now. And we don't eat any fried foods anymore. So it can be done. So we want to show how we're living. We want to show the healthy recipes we're using. So we're going to show that. So stay tuned. Yeah, guys, so we missed a like. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. I know I took you into my long walk and talk about health, but it's needed because we're getting older. Me, I'm what? I'm halfway to 50. I know some of you guys are older than 50, but I'm trying to make it, right? Other than that, guys, peace out. Thank you for watching. See you next video.
This is the way.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. At the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give it thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.